given what you just said about the UN and given what we've been talking about this fracturing world, how do you feel about the prospects for the Sustainable Development Goals, the realization of the Sustainable Development Goals, which I think we all agree are really important?
I'm wearing this Sustainable Goal badge. This is a Canadian Sustainable Development Goal badge. I'm proud that, again, these Sustainable Development Goals were agreed upon in 2015. It was a bit easier than climate change agreement. There is some difference. While climate change agreement is a part of this Sustainable Development Goals, 17 goals, climate change is so important, which can kill and affect negatively all remaining 16 goals. Member states had the separate negotiating track. So climate change is a treaty. That's a binding treaty, while the Sustainable Development Goals may be called as a political agreement. So if some country does not do it, we have no other means to punish it. But I am much, much more encouraged that this Sustainable Development Goals vision has become part of our life, part of everybody. Now even the young students and everybody now realize that these are the visions that which really can make this world better for all. By 2030, let's make sure that there is nobody who will go to bed with a hungry stomach. Still, we have 600 million people. But I think we can do it. And by 2030, there should be nobody who will just die from preventable diseases. There should be no woman who will die because of just delivering babies. So all these kind of goals have been very thoroughly studied, examined economically, scientifically. Whether these are practical targets, I think they are all practical targets. Out of these 17 goals, there are 169 targets. The world's top economists, top statisticians, and scientists, everybody just got together and made out these targets. So it is workable, achievable target. It's, again, matter of political will. I'm encouraged that the world leaders are now much more committed to these Sustainable Development Goals than even refugees and migrants are part of this. But they should do it in an overall and comprehensive way. I'm much more optimistic on this.
Well,